Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's called Princess Style, aka Princess Nation. So today I just thought about just doing a video about something that if you'll see me, I'm just looking down here to guys, I cracked my phone screen. Look at that. You can barely see nothing. I cracked it. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this. As you can see from the title, it's just something that has happened to me twice in my life, and the first time that happened, it really took a toll on me because I'm not somebody to normally get a feeling for a guy easily or this and because I'm always very not shy. I will go out with people, but I'm just very, I protect myself because being emotionally attached to a guy, I feel like it comes with a lot of burden, especially in this dating world where we are, where they don't take you seriously or you might not take them seriously. It's vice versa, right? So I went out with this guy multiple times and he sounded all sweet and all, and you know it reminded me of the first time that I fell in love with a guy. It reminded me of the first time I fell in love with a guy. To be honest, it did. And the only difference is that the first love of my life, he's still in my life. We're still good friends. But now, looking back at it, and now, fast forward to 3 years later, and then all of a sudden, I meet this guy who just, he just cared, and he was just showing his affection, being all nice, flirty, and all da 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 da. And then I lost focus. That's what I would say. I did lose focus because normally when a guy do that, it never gets to my head at all. I was just like, they play around and they always go. And that's why I'm always like straight. I say what I want. If you don't want that, I keep moving. I don't have time to play around this love triangle or whatever with anybody. And that's just my character. And all of a sudden, I found myself letting this person in and in and in and in and in and in more until it got to the point where I felt like, okay, you're talking to me every day. You're being nice. You're being kind. You're showing, you're being sweet. And then all of a sudden, you stopped being sweet. So now you've made me like you, which I never do. And all of a sudden, I start thinking about this guy. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with me? This has only happened once in my life, and then that's you see, I don't mind being in love, but my only issue is in this day and age, love game is not love game anymore. It's a torment zone, where men or women, just use it to toy with people's emotion and feeling. And to be honest, I let my guard down. Yep, I did. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. And the last time it happened, I started getting this emotion of being in a relationship, having a partner and stuff again. And it's like, why am I thinking about this thing? Because it's been so long. It's been so long. I have thought about these things. Why am I not thinking about being in a relationship, having a boyfriend, being in a committed relationship and stuff? And just everything, anything. If I see people with relationship, I'm like, oh, I want to be like them. And then I start being sad, depressed, and moody because I'm thinking about somebody who's playing me. And it became it came to a point where I'm like, okay, I have to go off social media because like when you post something, you'll be looking if the person saw it or looked at it, recognize, okay, would the person say hi, whatever, or you look good, da 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 da. Sam, I was like, no, I became like obsessed about about everything and just think, I became obsessed with the idea of being in a relationship, and it just started, disrupting my life and my self-esteem. And that's one thing I hate when this is this the second time is really, it pisses me off. Do you know why it pisses me off? Because you don't know where you stand. That's the thing. You guys are fooling around, whatever, but you don't know where you stand. And when I say fooling around, I don't mean that part. I mean just, getting to know each other, but, there's no title. Or there might be, but no verification, right? And on top of it, treat you like on the list of relationship, you're the bottom part of it. Sorry guys, I had to cut the video, but yeah, getting my heart, reveled, and then just be in a place that is very uncomfortable and not knowing my space, and it just became hard and hard. And I hate the feeling that I am feeling and thinking about somebody who might not even give a F about me, but just keeps me like I'm a side trophy, that when it's important they get me, but when it's not, listen, I just hated it. And after a while, I just like, I'm gonna stop for a minute and think about what do I want to do. I don't know. Still, when I'm making today, I'm making this video, I'm like, I have to stop. Let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Like, why am I thinking about somebody who's not thinking about me, or is it just in my head? And yeah, who knows? I've decided, like, I'm done. I'm done. That's one thing I hate about having emotion for a guy who doesn't feel the same way. I just hate it. I just hate it. That's my story. Please be careful with guys. Bye.